What's up my peeps, it is time for a brand new Supercard video, and there's a bunch of things to talk about in this one. First off, the Subscribers King of the Ring is over. It actually ended a couple days ago, and there's a bunch of, I guess, shockers or surprises. You'll see when I show you the King of the Ring. Actually, might not be that big of a surprise, but you'll see. And also, the Road to Glory this week. This Thursday is going to be for the WWE World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins. So last week was the PCC. The week before that was Daniel Bryan, the Intercontinental Champion, and now it's the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. So I'm excited for that, just like I was excited for the Daniel Bryan one. Except for the Daniel Bryan one, I wasn't really successful. Only got one of the Daniel Bryan cards. Now, for some reason, as you can see, hold on just a second. Hold on. As you can see, the Seth Rollins card isn't appearing. Instead, we see the download sign. Like, we're not seeing the Seth Rollins picture. I don't know if it's just me, or if it's everybody that's experiencing this, but I've been experiencing this for a bunch of cards. Mainly the Daniel Bryan card. Now, right now, we can see the Daniel Bryan picture, but a couple days ago, we couldn't see the picture. Basically, it was the same thing that you see on the Seth Rollins card, where it's like it looks like the card's downloading or something. I don't know. And also, I know, you guys want me to pro my cards already. I will, guys, I will. And it's going to take some time also because I don't have any, like, maxed out super rares, ultra rares, or whatever that I can use to speed up the process right now. And I'm not playing really exhibition matches all that much. I might start to level up my cards quicker. Because at the moment, really, all I'm doing is playing Subscribers King of the Rings and, like, playing, I don't know, 10 matches in a PCC. And what else? And playing the Road to Glory. That's pretty much it. I don't really play Exhibition. I know a lot of people play Exhibition a bunch. I used to do that, but nowadays, I don't really do it. Alright, so first off, let's start off. And by the way, the Fusion Chamber is going to end in 18 minutes, and that is for the Survivor Fusion card. So we're going to find out if I get another Roman Reigns card. Please don't be Roman Reigns. Or Nikki Bella. I don't want Nikki Bella either. So, how about we go ahead and check out the King of the Ring, which I'm thinking a bunch of you want to, know the results. And as you can see right here, that's the damn results. It ended for me in the quarterfinals. So my 5-0 streak is over. The streak is over. It is now 5-1. I got too overconfident. I think I was like, hey, I won all the other King of the Rings. I haven't done a Subscribers King of the Ring in a while. Let me just join one really quick. And I just put some random cards together. Basically, I put all my Roman Reigns all my Roman Reigns cards as the cards I was using in the King of the Ring and Nikki Bella. And I lost. I didn't use any of my Road to Glory cards, any of my, WrestleMania cards or whatever. And I thought I could win. Obviously, I was wrong. Ended up losing in the quarterfinals. And what's funny is I think one of you guys on Twitter said, hey, Deagle, see you in the finals or something like that. And I was like, yeah, I don't think that's going to be happening. I think I realized that like not in the quarterfinals, no. In like the qualifying rounds. Once I saw that whenever I was facing this guy, Steve, I kept on losing. I was like, damn it. And then I kept on facing, I think, one of you guys, Koala, I think. And I was like, damn, this guy also has me beat. There was a bunch of guys, I think 2 or 3 of you guys that had me beat. Like, there was a very, very slim chance that I was gonna beat you guys. Obviously that didn't happen. I ended up losing right away to Steve in the quarterfinals. And I didn't even win one round. Look at this. Game 1, he beats me 2-1. Game 2, he beats me 2-1. Of course, there's no game 3 because he beat me, 2 rounds in a row. And first off, let me show you guys who participated in this King of the Ring. Shout you guys out. So first off, at number 2, we've got Alexer3634. We've got VAC Sierra. Hopefully I said it right. Probably not. We've also got Koala Swag. We've got myself, of course. We've got Ghost Rider. We've got Torres. We've got Jake, who is the subscriber that's been in the most Subscribers King of the Ring. He said he was in 3, but I actually think he was in 4. I don't know. It's 3 or 4. You guys can check my videos and you'll know. I don't feel like going going over the videos and seeing, you know, how many times it was in. And we've got Kevin also, and that's it. So 7 of you guys. I'm pretty sure I didn't miss anyone. I want to make sure I didn't miss anyone. So we've got Kevin, that's 1. We've got Jake, that's 2. Torres, 3. Ghost, 4. We've got Koala, that's 5. DAC, 6. Alexter, 7. Yep, that's right. And me, 8. That's the biggest yet. This was the biggest subscribers King of the Ring yet. With 8 of us in the King of the Ring. There were 16 people in the King of the Ring. We made up half of that. So that's pretty damn cool. The goal is to have a full subscribers King of the Ring full of just us. You know, nobody else. Just me and you guys. So let's try and do that. So whenever you see a subscribers King of the Ring and you don't have a King of the Ring going on, try and join it. Just so we can make this happen, you know, 16 of us in the same King of the Ring, that'd be pretty cool. And I'd definitely be covering that on like a consistent basis, so updating you guys on the King of the Ring as it goes on. Probably not in the qualifying rounds. Well, actually, yeah, I'd be updating you guys in the qualifying rounds a little bit, but mostly in, you know, when it comes to the contender brackets, like the semifinals, the quarterfinals, and all of that. I think it'd be pretty cool. So whenever you can make it in a subscribers King of the Ring, go ahead and join, and you'll be, you know, you'll see yourself in a video. I know a lot of people just like to be, you know, on a video. They're like, hey, look at this, so they can tell their friends or whatever, hey, look at this, I'm on a YouTube video. So yeah, and look at this. Steve is at number 1. I was at number 6, and actually at some point I wasn't even qualifying. I was I think at number 9 or 10 or something like that. I was struggling in this. Well, not struggling, but I wasn't doing too well. Okay, we got a wing on network error. It's not an error, but we're okay. It's good now. So basically, if we go to the contender brackets, don't worry, I'm not gonna spend too much time, you know, looking over everybody. So we had Alexer versus Torres, 2 of you guys facing off against each other. Alexer won 2 rounds, so he won the 2. You know, I'm quickly just gonna show you guys what happened here. There you go. And then game 2, it was almost a clean sweep. Torres won the tag team match, but Alexer, he won the 2 singles matches, so he moved on to the quarterfinals. I mean the semifinals. And then we had Koala Swag versus Soze. Looks like Soze won the first round. Koala Swag won the second round. He won the singles match against a Survivor Triple H. Tag team match, he lost there. Third match, he won. It was Brie versus Brie, except he's got a Legendary Fusion Pro Brie compared to just a regular Legendary Pro Brie. That's an interesting matchup, but of course, you know, the Legendary Fusion Brie would win. And then we had DAC Cesaro. It's not Cesaro. DAC versus Ghost Rider. Looks like DAC won the 2 rounds. And, yeah, so he lost the Divas match. And he won match 2 and match 3. DAC is one of those guys also that when I saw, you know, whenever we'd fight, well, not actually fight, but whenever we'd have a match, you know, I noticed that, yeah, this guy can also beat me if I run into him into the quarterfinals, semifinals, or whatever. I could beat his Divas card, but he can beat me in the with his Brock Lesnar card, and his Dean Ambrose card, depending on, you know, the match, if it involves speed or whatever, he could beat me, or I could beat him, so whatever. And, what else? And then it was Steve versus Deagle, and, yeah, he won game 1. And look at this. I just beat him in the tag team match. He beat me in the 2 other matches. And same thing here. Beat him in the tag team match. He beats me in the 2 other matches. And then he moves on to the semifinals. I don't even know who won this King of the Ring. So I'm seeing right now who's winning this King of the Ring at the same time you guys are seeing it. So right now it's Alexer. Looks like it's gonna be Alexer versus Steve in the finals. Let's see who wins. Actually, in the comments right now, guys, let me know. Who do you guys think takes this one? Who wins? Is it Alexer or Steve? You know what? Just to help you guys out, I'll show you guys maybe their cards I'll just show you guys round 1 of their semifinal matches. So, as you can see, Alexa's cards. Alright. And then, I'll just show you guys Steve cards in game 1. So, who do you guys think won the finals? Let me know. I'm going to give you guys 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. I'm going to go with Alexa, just because he's one of us. So I hope he wins. Does he actually win? I think he's got a good shot of it. A good shot at winning it, so let's see. And damn it! Steve won. It's cool, it's cool. And so, damn, man, Steve, wow, a clean sweep. And game two, hold on a second. Yeah, it makes sense, I guess. Well, no, I think Alexa maybe could have won it. Could he? Nah. Because the Steve does have that Cesaro card, that Pro Survivor Cesaro card. And I don't think Alexa has anything to counter that. So, yeah, Steve won. But, you know what? Next King of the Ring, one of us is going to win it. The streak might be over, but, you know, doesn't really matter. As long as one of us wins the King of the Ring. And then, when it does come to that point, when it's all of us in the King of the Ring, so 16 of us, I will win. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for, well, I was going to say Steve, but I don't know if he's going to be in another King of the Ring. But, yeah, so it was a pretty cool Subscribers King of the Ring. Let's go ahead and claim the reward. I think it's an epic card. We'll see. I'm pretty sure it is. What is it? Okay, yeah, it's a random epic card. So, just going to use it in the Fusion Chamber. Okay, it's an epic Naomi. Definitely going to use that in the chamber. And let me back out of here. How many? Okay, so 9 minutes for the Fusion Chamber. And it looks like this damn Seth Rollins card still isn't appearing for some reason. Let's click on the Road to Glory here. Let's see the team. Never mind, I can't say it. And as you can see, I've got the leftover credits from the last Road to Glory. For those of you asking about the PCC, somebody asked me, I think, are you going to use any bouts for the PCC? There's no bouts in the PCC, but I think he meant title matches. No, because I wasn't, once I played a couple matches, I was like, nah. Which is pretty much the case for every single PCC now. I'm like, I'm going to try this time, but then I just play a couple matches. I'm like, never mind, I'm not going to go ahead and play for I don't know how many days to get this card. So yeah, we still can't see the damn Seth Rollins card. And I think that the theme or whatever this time is all former WWE World Heavyweight Champions. Well, Triple H and Edge were WWE Champions. They weren't WWE World Heavyweight Champions. Well, it's the same damn thing. They've just changed the name. But if you look at the history of the championship on WWE.com, it's the history of the WWE Championship. So yeah, all former WWE Champions. And, with the current WWE Champion. So kind of like the Daniel Bryan one, except instead of all former IC champs, it's the former, major champs, world champs. So yeah, I will be trying. And look at this, man. They've got the SKO as his finisher. For those of you wondering what that is, that's basically, if you watched Extreme Rules or if you didn't, Seth Rollins hit an RKO on Randy. And then the night after on Raw, he said that was an SKO. Instead of RKOs. So Seth KO or whatever. And so I guess they used that as Seth Rollins' finisher for his Road to Glory or WrestleMania card. I mean, come on. They could have gave him the DDT Facebuster. I mean, that's what he's using right now as a finisher. It's not called the SKO, at least. I'm pretty sure it's not called the SKO. The SKO is Seth Rollins' joke name for his RKO on Randy. So yeah, I mean, they gave Nikki Bella, the Fusion Nikki Bella card, I think her finisher, it just says, backbreaker, backbreaker, or something like that, backbreaker rack, whatever. Hold on a second, let me go and check it out. Hold on, let me click on it. Okay, no, it says Bella Buster, my bad, hold on, let me switch it out to this one. And yeah, backbreaker rack, when we all know her finisher name is the Rack Attack. So, since Seth Rollins, I don't think he's come up with a name for the DDT Facebuster, they could have just went with DDT Facebuster. Because they went with Backbreaker Rack for Nikki. So, why not for Seth? It's obviously not an issue of, the DDT Facebuster being introduced too late, because he introduced the DDT Facebuster before him hitting the RKO on Randy at Extreme Rules. So, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope that I get the Seth Rollins card. Whether or not I get the Seth Rollins card, I will pro my cards. That is the next goal, to pro my cards. I know a lot of you have been waiting for that, and you've been pressuring me, and you're telling me to pro them. Don't worry, I will. But it's more beneficial for me to wait until this King of the Ring is over, because if I do pro, just to show you guys, if we go to edit deck right here, if I do pro my deck, like pro my Roman Reigns card, the other Roman Reigns card, and the Bret Hart cards, the Dean Ambrose card, the Nikki Bella cards, I'm going to be missing a lot of cards for my Road to Glory deck. I'm going to have to replace a bunch of cards with like epics and stuff like that and legendary pros, which I don't want to do. So for that reason, I'm going to wait until this Road to Glory is over, and hopefully I get the Seth Rollins card, and then I shall pro my cards, which it's going to take some time too. Like, don't expect me to have my cards pro'd the night after the Road to Glory is over. So give me a couple days after the Road to Glory is over, and hopefully I'll have an exhibition deck full of pro'd cards. So there's 4 minutes left for the Fusion Survivor card. I will not wait it out with you guys, because, obviously you guys don't want to wait 4 minutes. So instead, I'll cut this out, and the end of this video is going to be me revealing my latest Fusion Survivor card. Please, no Roman Reigns. I don't want another Roman Reigns card again. And I don't want Nikki Bella either. I'll take anything else. I'll take even Freddie Blassie. I don't care. Just not Roman Reigns and Nikki. Let's see what we get. Alright guys, so the Fusion Chamber is complete, so it's time to find out what my 7th Fusion Chamber is going to be. Once again, please no Roman Reigns or Nikki Bella. Let's find out. And it is... Come on. Ah, shit, man, come on! Why does this game keep giving me Roman Reigns? I really varied up the cards this time. I gave the Fusion Chamber a bunch of... What is up with... Yo, how can I... This is Roman Reigns number 1. 5 now? How do I keep getting Roman Reigns every single time? Am I gonna get anything else? What is this? I mean, really, I really thought this time that I was gonna get like Dean Ambrose or something like that. But I get another Roman Reigns card? How is this possible? This game doesn't like me. What the hell is up with this? I don't get this. Come on. Why? Another Roman Reigns card. Damn it. At this rate, my entire Road to Glory deck is going to consist of Roman Reigns. What is this? Come on. I can't believe that.